Okay, so you have 1, 2, and now the 2 prongers. And a 2 pronger. And a 2 pronger. And 2. And now knit 2 rows. If you come and it won't pull, it's usually 1. I was kind of hoping that would catch. Because then I could have showed you how to fix it. When I get like that and it catches on one of these knobs, I'll just make sure I pull enough through the tool, pull enough through so like it catches on here, and I'll make sure I pull enough this way. Okay, and now I do the 1. And this is the 3rd pattern. No, this is the, would you say that, 3rd run? 3rd set of the pattern. Okay, and I think that's going to be my last. Because we still got those fancy ones up at the top, remember? Okay, so I'm going to... Let's see if I can fix this without taking it apart. Remember, I was supposed to increase at 21. So that's 5, 24, 23, 22, 21. Okay, so I pick up the loop and I start crocheting. I'm in the wrong direction. I mean, this way. Where'd it go? There it is. The bodkin. Okay, so it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And it's the 2nd in. So I'm picking that up. Going up from the back. I'm just so organized today. Gonna give it a kind of a pull. And put the bladder into the hole. And just ladder it up. And I'll be doing some pulling and stretching. If you drop a stitch, this is also how you'll be fixing it. Okay, let's move this one over. And stitch one more. And let's take that off the tool and hang it back here. Oops. Gotta do the same on the other side. It's a little bit tight here, but it'll just kind of work itself out. Okay, and now I gotta move these two over. And go down. So that is 5, 4, 3, 2, what I'm just. Oh, wait, I know you can't see that. Yeah, oops, sorry about that. I'm grabbing the stitch so I can ladder up. I just want to see it. Let me put this in here to hold it. Okay. And just ladder up in between the stitches. Okay. Excuse me. There, I picked up the wrong tool. I meant to pick up the single transfer tool, not the triple. Okay. I just give you little tugs over here. And it kind of evens it up a little bit. Okay, so let me get you back on order. Andre. There we go. Alright. Just open. Okay, and stitch. Okay, whoops, split the yarn. There we go. Okay, and knit it back. Make sure I pull enough. Alright, now I have 1, 2, 3 full sets of patterns. Now I'm not going to do any more. Oh, I did. Alright. Yeah, I did. I did an extra one, but I'm going to leave it there. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and fix my pattern here, which I'm just copying that up. Oops, one more. I'll do it the easy way. Copy and paste. There we go. Okay, now I am at row 27, which is right here. I'm going to knit until 32, and then I'm going to increase again. 28. 9. 30. Whoops. What happened there? I have no idea what happened. I'm jamming somewhere. Okay. Put them all forward, hold position, and slides out. And I'll just rehand these. and that was 30. And I found that it's easier if I got it underneath, so I'm just gonna give myself some extra from underneath. Okay, and that was 30, so I need 31, 32, then I increase. I'm taking the stitch aside, doing it on both ends. Alright, and now I have got to go up until 42. Okay. 3, 4. You know why that's happening? I didn't move my weights up. 6. 37. 38. 39. 48. 41. 42. Okay, now I want to cast off 2 stitches on both sides. 1, bring that over, 2, put that there, and knit the row. And do the same here. Try to do so you can watch it. 1, 2, okay. Now this is where we're going to start the raglan part of the. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it or not. I'll find out later, right? So I am going to knit 1 row, then I'll decrease. Okay, this finishes up the cast off. That brings me up to 44. And I'm going to decrease 1 on each side. Excuse me. Okay, at 44. Then when I go to knit 47, I'm going to do it again. So do 2 rows. And decrease 2 more. Just double check. I did 46. Getting ready to do 47. Yep. decrease 1 each end. And 2 rows. 1, 2. And I felt that coming. I haven't had a good knot in a while. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. We're just going to ignore that. Okay, so we have 48. And we have to decrease to get ready to do 49. Hold on, please. Okay, so we are at 48, and we want to off on row 13. So we're doing the pattern. I've already done the pattern. Now I have to stitch the row, make sure my latches are open, and then I go ahead and knit the row. If it jams, first thing you check is to make sure you've left enough yarn, you've loosed up enough yarn. Okay, so this one didn't stitch. And this one didn't stitch. This one stitched, but it split the stitch, so I'm going to redo it. Okay. So I reach under and I make sure I have enough yarn pulled out. Okay, and I knit one more row. Okay, now I prep the next row, which is going to be row this row, and that one is a 2. Or should be a 2. Let me group up a little bit here. Okay, so it's, yep, it's 2. Now I should be able to start the pattern on the left side of this. Oops, I didn't go quite far enough. I'll go one more. Now when I use a spreadsheet, I did this, let's see, yeah, this is right. When I use a spreadsheet, I mark out by color coordinating it, or not color coordinating it, but by color, when I have to do an increase or decrease or whatever it is I do. Okay, and these two's got to be moved over. And these two's got to be moved over. I'm going to start the pattern on the other side of this side too. Now, if your sleeve is bigger, obviously your pattern will be a little different. Okay, so I'm ready for that one. Wait a minute. I missed this one here, so these two's got to be moved over. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3 sets of double stitches. Okay. Okay, this one didn't want, these two didn't like to stitch. So just manually stitch them. The rest seem okay. And now we do the last stitch of the pattern, which is 1. And make sure the latches, it's easiest if you make sure the latch is open when you take the stitch off the thread. Okay. And now we start the pattern all over again. I just want to double check. I think this is the last time I do it. Nope. Alright. I don't like on the sleeve that many. Let me show you. Make this a little smaller. Okay, that's the whole sleeve. And I don't like making that. So I'm going to stop at 3. Okay. Alrighty. And that. Let me make it bigger so I can see when I do my increasings. Okay, my next decrease, excuse me, is on row 25. So that's when I've got to pay attention there. So, starting over again on the, yeah, this one I'm doing 4. And 2. Okay, and then do 2 here. And then make sure the latch is open. And then 2 here. Oh, hold it. Brain drain. Forgot this is the beginning of the stitch, so I did 2 and 2, 2 and 2. There we go. I make sure the latch is open. There's my thing. So two, then I'll move these 2 over. Open my latches. And then I move these over. Now, I'm supposed to go 2 over here, but because I'm really on the edge, I'm only going to move the 1. Okay, and get the latch open, and knit 2 rows. Pay attention to the 25, because that's when we're going to do the increase. I have a latch out. There we go. Okay. I did not pull that forward, and this one did not like to stitch. Okay, there's 1 row, and a 2nd row. Okay, now we do the 3 and 3. These 3. The latch did not want to open. And these 3. And these 3. Latch open. That doesn't always work. It's no biggie. And these 3. And these 3. There we go. I dropped a stitch, so I have to carefully rehang it. Oops, don't want to twist it. There we go. Those 3 and these 3. There we go. And now I gotta knit 2 rows. Get my glasses out of the way. And knit. Make sure I have enough yarn here. And knit 2 rows slowly. Oops. That's what happens when you don't make sure all the needles are back where they belong. So just rehang these stitches. Do it slowly. And these didn't have any eyelets, so we're okay there. Put them. I'm just going to go ahead and put them back on the machine so I can restitch that row. Okay, so that's got to come up. That's got to come up. And there was an eyelet. No. Yeah, there's an eyelet. Okay, so 1, 2, and this one's got to come over. And these got to go back in. Okay, now, excuse me. That's why you got to make sure all your needles are back. I'm quite sure why they came forward. Okay. And then, here we go. And the row. And rehang. I forgot to stitch those. So we just take the row out. And restitch these. There we go. Okay. And put the counter back where it's supposed to be. I think it went up 2, so let me double check where I'm at. Okay, do the 1 row. Wait, no. I did the 5 rows. It's 1, 2. Okay, we have 1, 2. Then we got the first set. Doing the second set, so we're at 20. 9 and 20. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we're at the point where we can knit 2 rows. One. This last one didn't like to stitch. And this, oh, it did. Ah, cool. This one didn't hang. Alright, we're in business. Okay. Now we are at 22. This one is 3. So it's these 3, these 3, these 3, and these 3, and these 3. Okay. And don't forget. Okay. So these 3. And these 3. 3, but I'm only going to take 2. We're supposed to be. Okay, now I knit 2 rows. Okay, knit this one. Finish knitting this one. Make sure all my yarn overs are yarn overs and just not spaces. Okay. And I think I was having issues over here because I had not moved my weights up yet. Okay, so I'm going to put this on that half a point and this on that half a point. Okay. Okay, and now I am 1, 2, 3. And one last one here. I did. I put those holes in the wrong spot. So I can either take the whole rope out or just go ahead and try to fix it this way. 12 right now. Yeah, that's what I want. I use my large bodkin. Okay, so this one has to be, this hole has to be right here. Take those 3 out. Stitch.
Out and grabbed hold of it, did he? Well, Jehovah struck him dead for this unauthorized.
Let's try this again. Okay, I decreased. I'm at 48. And I need to do 2 more rows. And decrease. We're just going to ignore that phone call.
Have the wrong phone number.
8 wrong numbers. Okay. Alright, so we did that. I'm at 49. Could be doing 2. Yeah, so you don't have to watch this. I'm going to decrease 1 stitch every other row until I have 2 stitches left. Okay, I'll be back. Well, I'll be talking back then. So I'm just going to go ahead and knit these. 1, 2, decrease. And knit 2 rows. Decrease. And knit 2 rows. I think tonight's the night for round numbers. Okay. Okay, now knit 2 rows. Repeat. And with that stupid fold. Knit 2 rows. Repeat. And knit 2 rows. Now at this point, I'm going to take off some of my weights. You see how it's getting pulley there? So I just remove the 2 and remove these. Okay, decrease. And decrease. And yeah.